Hi there, I'd just like to spend a few moments reminding ourselves of the different subjects that we looked at all the YFRs over the years, and I also want to share from each year a notable memory. It may be something serious, or it might be something mildly funny, or something notable. So YFR 2016, our subject was de novo. And what I remember at the end of that, well, we had a whole mountain of hoodies that were unsold that we ended up having to store down at Hayes Press. And the food at Kefferley was the best ever yet. YFR 2012, the subject was the battle. And I remember on that occasion, Martin Jones came all the way from Canada with a suitcase full of merchandise and hardly a stitch of clothing in there. That was dedication for you. YFR 2008, the subject was turn and sing. And that was the YFR where Duncan last led us in praise, and that was a very memorable occasion. YFR 2004, the subject was Jesus 24/7. I remember personally having to store thousands of pounds of cash fees in a secure place. So having to find a secure place, and the most secure place that I could find to store that overnight was at the bottom of my sleeping bag, because there was nowhere else in Kefferley that I could put it. I also remember that Carl and I were the MCs that year, and we were on one night surrounded by a whole lot of Shetland people who literally picked us up and carried us off the stage. In 2000 and in YFR 2000, we looked at the subject going deeper. And I remember the 4 words that were shared with us on that occasion by Keith Doricott, and they were get wet for God. YFR 1996, that was the one where we looked at Carpe Diem, seize the day. And I remember on the final night, at midnight, Rodney Johnson and a few others decided it would be a great idea to have a fireworks display, much to the annoyance of the local farmers. And then in 1992, I remember the quotable quote, which has been quoted ever since by our friend and brother Kevin Jones: "You were not born to be wild." But that wasn't our subject that year. It was a very special year. It was the very first one, and the key verse that we all took away was consecrate yourselves, and we were all remarkably challenged by that. We thank God for YFRs.